Gentlemen, welcome back to the University of Smooth. I am your host, Nixon the Dark, the internet's leading expert on unattractive behavior. Here to give you a bachelor's degree in being a desirable man. Back today with one in our sporadic series, What Women Expect, not what women value. We'll discuss that a little bit. What women expect. We will talk about money. This will be a two-part episode. First part, 3 concepts for you to understand when it comes to money and relationships with women. First, lifestyle and not money is what women value. If you have an interesting lifestyle, say you're James Bond or just somebody who has a real interesting job and goes interesting places or has interesting friends and relationships, women will value that and desire you for it. For some women, based on their background, having a lifestyle like that may be very, very expensive. That does not mean the woman desires you for your money. It means that she comes from a different background, a different family, or a different set of relationships, has a different socioeconomic status, and because of that, she has different expectations. By the way, there are plenty of women who are quite attractive who do not have the same expectations. This is not a direct one-to-one correlation. There may be some overlap between highly attractive women and expensive lifestyles. Do not assume that it is purely a money game. Second, if you're going to be involved with a woman for any appreciable length of time, a long-term relationship, even if it's only a month and counting, you have a basic expectation as a man to be a provider. Women, again, they expect it. And women of all political affiliations, women of all types of occupations and income levels all expect a man to be able to provide for a woman. Again, it's an expectation, and you have some leeway, you have some power to affect where that expectation is. It does not mean that every woman expects an extremely high dollar amount from her man, but it is an expectation. It's a bare minimum that you must meet. Therefore, you have to, as a man, earn money. It's fine. It's okay. One exception to keep in mind, when it's short term, all bets are off. There are plenty of dudes who have fuck tons of value that have nothing to do with money that women will be interested in being involved with for a short period of time. There might even be a few dudes that have astronomical value that are broke. They're kind of like rich people problems for poor dudes that are like hot and jacked or something like that, and women are just all over them, but they can't keep their life together except get one look at them, and you know what I mean? Those ladies just go nuts for them. Dude, those aren't your problems. Be nice if they were, they'd be nice if they're mine. They're not. We're here to help you get to a certain level of desirability in your life and understand the difference between desire and expectation when it comes to money. Money is kind of like the ante, table stakes. You got to have it to be in the game, but it's not the full story when it comes to what women desire. That can be a very complex question, and that's to your benefit if you know how to build value in other ways. Third concept to understand: women despise attempts to buy off their attraction filter, to buy off their arousal filter, to buy off their desire filter. This goes for all women, even so-called gold diggers. The difference between a gold digger, quote unquote, and your average woman is that a gold digger may be willing to make an exception for a man that she doesn't find all that attractive because she values his money. How will you know the difference? It's going to take a little experience, but if you're leading with a lot of money as your selling point, you're going to attract women who are interested in you for your money. Keep in mind though, for the average dude who's just trying to take out a cute girl on the weekend and get a few dates in with her because you want to get somewhere, do not try to entice her with all sorts of financial benefit. Don't take her just to the finest restaurant in town. Don't buy gifts for her. Don't flash money that you especially cannot afford. One of two things will happen. Either she will have a false sense of expectation with you, which you do not want to create, because expectation just becomes reality. And if you cannot afford that reality, then you're going to price yourself out fast. Or more than likely, if you spend a bunch of money on her, she's going to feel obligated and she's going to get distrustful. She's going to think that you are trying to buy her affection, something that if she likes you, she wants to give you, not sell to you. That should be good news. It means you can put your wallet away, or at least reprice yourself down to a more reasonable level. And if a woman's interested in you, she will be willing to spend the time with you regardless. Next time, we will discuss some strategies for you to employ so that money is never a serious issue for you in your dating and relationship life with women. Like, subscribe, and follow You Smooth for more content.